Ray KD2YBP. This is my Fender Stratocaster. It was built in Mexico, but all the parts are American with the exception of the electronics. I think, you know, they kind of cheese on the electronics a little bit when they're setting it up. But again, I've had this thing since its birth, and she's never given me a problem. The intonation, the action, everything is absolutely beautiful on it. It always has been. So I'm going to upgrade her a little bit so I don't get all this popping and nonsense. So we got the David Gilmour edition potentiometers, a new selector switch, and there's going to be another switch put in here which gives me more options in terms of choosing pickups. The Fender Strat standard, the selector switch either selects one, two, this one, but not all three at the same time. I believe that's my understanding, but we're gonna put the new parts in there and see how we do. All right, so I pulled the Fender apart, took the back guard off. I had to take the back guard off. That gives you the springs, because a ground went to the springs for the whammy bar. This is the old set of parts here. These are your Mexican Strat components. This is where they cheesed. 5-position selector switch. If you look at it, it's pretty cheaply made. The parts are way smaller than the CTS parts that I have with the Gilmour edition. You'll see the big difference in diameter. You also see the capacitor in a different position. That's a David Gilmour thing, I guess. You also see a more robust 5-position switch and a toggle switch, which will enable me to use all 3 pickups at the same time, which is another part of the David Gilmour edition. All I got to do is wire up the 3 pickups. I was going to change those to Seymour Duncans, but I don't know, man. I'm going to give them a ride. I'm going to give them another chance, because I never really had a problem with this axe. She's a beauty. You see, I pulled that toggle switch out so I could use the hole in the aluminum plate as a template to drill my holes. So I know where I'm going. I'm just waiting for a reamer so I could open up these holes here where the parts go in. These holes for the Mexican Strat, or for the Mexican parts, which I think they're, I don't know, around 6mm or whatever. These parts are a little bit bigger, so I got to ream these holes open. And as soon as I get that in, we'll take it for a ride and see how she sounds.